Cheapskate, tightwad, spendthrift. No two syllables were adequate to define Ebenezer Scrooge. His personality seemed carved in his facial features. Hot morning coffee could not begin to thaw his frozen spirit. His consuming passion was the stock market and monitoring his holdings online. No one ever acknowledged him in the street with any greeting. He had no friends on Facebook. In fact, he did not participate in any social media. But what did Scrooge care? It was his choice to avoid any contact that might evoke emotion. Our story opens on Christmas Eve. Old Scrooge sitting in his office in front of his monitor. In contrast with the generally happy mood of the populace, the seasonal weather was consistent with what preceded one of the longest nights of the year. Light snow was falling in a stiff wind that made the low temperature feel even colder. The door of Scrooge's office was open, allowing him to keep an eye on his one lone full-time employee, Bob Cratchit, who was slumped behind an ancient cathode ray tube coding programs. Cratchit wore a heavy sweater, as Scrooge, who guarded the thermostat on his office wall, kept the place colder than David Letterman's theater. Suddenly the mood was shattered with the arrival of Scrooge's precocious nephew, Fred.
Merry Christmas, Uncle Scrooge. How's it going?
Total BS.
Christmas? Total BS, Uncle? You can't be serious.
I am. Merry Christmas. What reason have you got to be merry? Have you all of a sudden gained a portfolio?
Come on. What right do you have to be miserable? Last I heard the market's up.
Total BS.
No hassles, Unc.
Fred, you do Christmas your way, I'll do it my way.
But you don't even do Christmas.
Then leave me alone then. What's it to you?
I just think that you might benefit by participating in some Christmas activities. I find that there can be joy in spending time with people other than at work. There's also joy in giving to others not as fortunate as ourselves. This time of year offers us the opportunity to readily find such wonders. As much as I've tried, I'm sure I've never been able to give as much joy as I've received at Christmas.
You're quite an impressive speaker. I'm impressed. You ought to be in politics.
Don't be upset, Uncle. Why don't you just come to Christmas dinner tomorrow?
Not a chance in hell.
But why not?
Why did you get married?
Because I fell in love.
Because you fell in love. We're done here.
I want nothing from you. I ask nothing from you. Why can't we just be friends?
Good afternoon.
I'm sorry you feel that way. So Merry Christmas, Uncle.
Good afternoon.
And a Happy New Year.
Good afternoon. Cratchit, front and center. I expect you'll want the whole day off tomorrow?
It's not too inconvenient, sir.
It's darn inconvenient. And not right in these times either. Poor excuse for picking man's pocket on the 23rd of December. But I suppose you must have a whole day. Be here all the earlier the next morning.